Part 2. I got out of seeing A Real Pain, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, so it's still fresh. I was going to record my experiences directly coming out of the cinema, but my roommate texted me that there was a gas leak in the apartment and nobody knew where it was coming from, so I had to tend to that, and I was concerned that the apartment would blow up and I'd lose everything and I'd have to live on the streets and I wouldn't know where to go. And I was thinking maybe the landlord would put us up in a hotel, or I'd have to just start all over again. But none of that happened. They found the leak and they stopped it, so that's over with. But A Real Pain. Wow, it was really good. It was a brisk. It was 90 minutes, you know. I'd never been in Cinema Village before. I've written about it, but I'd never actually seen a film there. And coming out of the frigid cold, man, it was really warm and pleasant and inviting to be in there. Very small, cozy cinema. And now I'm just walking around Brooklyn. If you're watching this or if you're hearing it, that's what all the noise is on 4th Avenue. Yeah, Real Pain. Kieran Culkin is continually surprising, and Jesse Eisenberg, to be fair. Very nuanced, emotionally intelligent performances of dealing with a Holocaust tour in Poland. Now compare that with, the film I saw yesterday, which took 3 hours and barely said anything about the Jewish experience, as far as I could see. That in this film, in 90 minutes, with a very sparse cast and a very simple story, genuinely and realistically talked about generational trauma and generational pain in a conversational way and in a real physical way by the beautiful cinematography at the camps or at the camp Lublin, I think that's where it was. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's just this is really good. It was a really great film. So yeah, I don't like The Brutalist. And A Real Pain is infinitely better than The Brutalist. That's beside the point. I mean, terrific performances by Jesse Eisenberg. Terrific direction. I mean, the direction of this film felt effortless. Like, it was so well edited and directed and shot. And so there's that. The technical side of it was just kind of perfect. And yeah, Kieran Culkin doesn't get a whole lot of nominations or whatever, because we're in that season. I don't know what's wrong with the world. Yeah, he played a very troubled person, but with what was missing in The Brutalist, that was exceptional here, was the writing. Really complex characters in relatable situations, but dealing with death and grief and at the same time finding the humor and the silliness in approaching monuments to war and to the genocide and complex, but still very moving. These are like first takes, I guess, on the film. It's really well done, really well done, really well made, and put me in a place that I'd never been to before. It was extremely empathetic, especially with the Rwandan character who is a part of this tour group who 10 years before had what's the word? He went into the Jewish faith. Somebody on the outside who's looking at it from a different perspective, and finding the beauty and the harmony and the joy in their religion and their people. And it was a beautiful film. Beautiful film. So that was at Cinema Village on 12th Street. It's great cinema. Tomorrow, double feature of Nosferatu and Baby Girl at Brooklyn Academy of Music. Okay, cheers.